Hey guys, it's Earthquake here, the flame that never dies, and today I'm gonna be freestyling for you. So, anyways, here goes the nothing. All right, here it goes. Got so many shotguns in my life. When I see a car, I go to the front seat and I see a cold shotgun. Every single day of my life is so much stress. I hate to digress. Going to the beach, now I can't no more. Ever since them doors closed, I try to find an open door. All my life I've been going through darkness, trying to find the light, trying to see it glimmer and shine, only to find out that she was never mine. In fact, I called her God's great design, but to be honest, she wasn't even all that fine. And now I find her going out of the line. That's why I called her, cause she was way out of line. So much blood in the streets that I try to find a way to escape by escaping to the mountains, and then I call the mountains my fountains. They be full of water just for hydration, and then after that I flee to a country and I call it migration. And then I call it migration. And every single day I try to look for light in every dark situation, try to find sanity in insanity, trying to find hope in hopelessness, and trying to find good in the bad, and the better in the worst. And I try to find the best in the worst. I try to find a blessing in the cursed. You can never compare to me. Look at me looking like a pretty boy, but I'm a pretty boy with bars. In fact, I may be broke without cars, but that don't mean my future don't look bright. So at the end of the day, my light and your darkness are going to fight. But in the end, guess who wins? My light will always outshine your darkness. And your darkness can never compete against my light. And every single day I see people on the streets, and I've been trying to make them beats so I can stay off the streets and take a few seats, not just in the theater but also at home, right now living in some other house and taking off my clothes like a blouse just to expose myself to the world so they can see my vulnerability. In fact, just like Lil Wayne, I fucked the world and broke my virginity. And even worse, I took off the condom at last moment, and that is why I'm no longer a virgin. And in fact, I might as well be a scientist or a doctor like Charles Spurgeon. And then I go deep in the waters just to look for a mermaid. And after that, I make an album just like Beyonce called Lemonade. So if you're thinking of my situation, you think that I am rich and wealthy. Well, guess what? You've been fooled. Because even though I move silently and stealthily, or stealthy, let us just say, focusing on drugs just to cope with your situation. Let's just say focusing on drugs just to cope with the situation isn't healthy, unless those drugs are music, movies, and sex, and including what else? Videos and video games, including food. Yeah, all 6 of them. And in fact, I might as well indulge myself in all 6 of them. And I just gave a man a thumbs up because I have to go to lunch. Because most niggas in this world, I eat them up like Ice Spice because they're nothing but a munch. And in fact, even if there was such, I'd be like the sun, because I'm too hot to nothing but the touch. Okay guys, thank you for listening to my freestyle, and yeah, if you liked my freestyle, just let me know. And yeah, basically that. Don't forget to share and like, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to know my YouTube channel, just send me your emails through comments for now. Send me your emails or your numbers, or just search No Turning Back, and then on YouTube just search earthquake space No Turning Back, and then after that scroll down until you see a video with 24 views with the cover art of a man wearing a suit and all of that. It's in blue, and if you see that thing with 24 views with earthquake 50, just know that's me. Go there and subscribe. You'll see 44 subscribers now. Subscribe and add one more subscriber. All right, let's just take this thing to the stratosphere. All right, this is just the beginning. All right, thank you all for listening and watching. Earthquake out. Peace.